This is my 2018 Honda Civic Type R. I did the maintenance a few days ago. I recorded in my DSLR camera, but it ended up being trash. So I'm remaking it. This time I'm just using my cell phone. So I've actually replaced the engine oil and filter at the bottom, and then I reset the computer so it can have 0 miles on it, and my oil back to 100%. So when I was changing my oil, I noticed that my filter was super dirty, so I replaced it with another filter. And the way that you take the filter out is there's this little tabs right here. You have to take this one out, and then you have to take this one out as well, and then you pull this back, and then it's just easy from here. You just push this back, and then push this one back as well, and then boom, and then you're out. So another thing that you have to take out is these little rubber grommets. This one was a pain in the butt to put back in. There's one on this side, which is like right there, and then there's one more on this side, which is like right there. So you have to take those out if you don't want to take out the whole box. So for me, I just took that out, and then I replaced my filter with an K&N filter. So now the car sounds better, and it's got whooshing sound, which sounds amazing. So you just gotta put this back to where it belongs. So make sure it's in right there. Push this down a little, and then push that down. Boom. And then this clip goes on pretty easy. You just right there like that. Boom. Clip, clip. Back to the math. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So on this car, I got a couple of different mods. I have the PRL intake cooler, and I have R400 Gemini NVIDIA exhausts as well. And then I actually got this nice garnish for the engine base, so it looks nice. So it just doesn't have like a bunch of opening and looking out of place. So I got that side as well. And then I checked my fluids, seems to be okay. Power steering is fine. Brake fluid, everything seems to be fine. The only other thing that I have to check is probably my the interior AC. So this is it. Get that big old exhaust. The big old triple exhaust. And this car actually comes with 20-inch rims, or 20-inch rims. But the downside of having 20-inch rims is you gotta have low profile tires. And the problem with that is if you hit a freaking pothole or any one of those stuff on the road or anything, any debris that's big enough, you're gonna end up denting your wheel and your tire. That is how I destroyed one of my tires. I hit a pothole going too fast. So I had to have a new replacement, which is a good thing, because when you buy this car, it comes with Continentals, extreme content. It comes with these. These are the Continentals, and so when I replaced them with the Falcon, and those are pretty decent tires. Not as good as these ones, because these ones, when it's cold, you can actually damage them pretty easily. So I replaced them, and these are very, very expensive. They're like $700 per wheel, but you can find them cheaper on the forums. So what I did is I went to Discount Tire Direct, and I ordered 4 brand new tires. And the most important thing is if you decide to buy tires or low profile tires, I suggest you buy the insurance or the tire replacement for all 4 tires, because having this car, I have already replaced 3 tires that they gave it to me for free. They just put it on, depending on the tread marks and how low the tires are. Since I don't drive this car a lot, so it still has like plenty of tread on it. And today, I'm actually taking it back to the tire shop because they found a few nails on my car, because the TPS came on saying there was low tire pressure. So I took it in, and they found there was nails in them. So now I'm gonna be taking the car to the tire shop to get my brand new Falcon tires put on, because I got the insurance for them, or the certificates. I think that's what they call them, the certificates. So I bought an additional wheel and tire as well, just to have a replacement so I don't get stuck. So when I took this one to the shop, they ended up just putting my Continental back on with the rim and tire. And this is the one I've actually dented, but it was still fine enough that it'll be able to hold the tire in. As you can see right there, that's a dent that I got when I hit a pothole, destroyed the tire. But the rim is still good, so I had a spare tire, so I put it on and put it in the trunk for a replacement, just in case something happens. So, let's turn this baby on. And I love the way it sounds. Woo. I love the way it sounds now. I love the whooshing sound. But my upgrade for this car is probably going to be the PRL intake. That's what I want to get. So that's the next upgrade. Alright, so this is the car. This is inside. You get these nice Recaro sheets. And I'll go through some of the features real quick with you guys. So you have different type of modes in the car. So you have, when you turn the car on, the first mode it's going to be in the sport mode. And then you have comfort mode. Comfort mode is where I recommend you driving. If you're driving in the city, comfort mode is where you want to be. It's very, very good. It kind of like reminds me of my sport hatch that I drive. The comfort mode is good. It's very good, but it doesn't give you as much like aggressiveness when you're trying to be spirited driving. So next mode up is going to be the sport mode. Let me see if I can get closer, because it's kind of pretty cool. It shows the little tiny car when you're changing it. So let's go back to, there's the sport, and then there's the, that was the comfort, and this is sport. And then when you go R, the whole dash turns red. That's pretty sick. When you're in the R mode, everything is more tightened, you know, so you feel everything on the road. So little bumps and whatever, you feel all that stuff. So this car is hooked up to this display. Everything is in the display, and when I mean everything, and I mean everything. Like if you want to go to your car settings, your AC is hooked onto it as well. But let's turn that off. So, and then you go to home, and then you go to your car settings, and then vehicle, and then this has all your settings. So if you ever have like a low tire pressure and you want to just, you know, clear it, you just click the calibration and then hit calibrate, and then that'll reset the low tire pressure, and that will turn it off. And then it's got the driver assist system, which is the rev matching system. I actually have this off. I have it off because I don't want the rev matching on. The problem with the rev matching is if you, as soon as you downshift, the rev matching will try to match the revs. So if you accidentally put it on the wrong gear, it's gonna try to match that. and it's not good. So that's why I turned it off, because it happened to me. I downshifted to the wrong gear. I think I went from like 6th to 4th or something very low, so where it tried to match that. So after that happened, I turned it off, so we don't need that. And then lighting setup, you control all your lighting in the car. Auto dim, auto headlight on with wiper on, and all that good stuff. And then this is where you also find your maintenance information. And then you can select reset items, so you can reset all your maintenance here. Like if you just did the engine oil, you just come here and you can reset that right here. Well, let's go ahead, let's sound it out. Ooh, I like that. I like the way that sounds. That sounds pretty nice and crisp. But anyways, that was just a short little tour. I had did a more extensive video, but it came out really bad, so I decided to redo it on my phone camera. I hope it's not too bad. If you guys like the content, you know what to do. Like and subscribe. Hit the button, and then I'll make sure. And if you guys want to see more of the car, let me know, and I'll make sure to film more of the car. Maybe I'll do like a drive-by video or something like that. Just something different. All right. So if you enjoy, like I said before, if you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. And thank you very much for tuning in. Have a good one.